Internet friends. Welcome to another episode of the SynergyCafe online show, featuring speaker, entertainer, close-up illusionist, and marketing alchemist, Magic Brad. It's the Internet lifestyle show about career, finance, relationships, spirituality, and wellness. We're moving the online chatter over to real-life activity. And now, please welcome your host of SynergyCafe, Magic Brad.
Hey Internet friends, Magic Brad here, SynergyCafe and the Synergy Collaborative. And I've got a new friend from up north. She's in Canada and her name is Guylaine. Did I say it right?
You said it right.
Dun, dun, dun. Yay! Well, welcome to SynergyCafe. It's a nice place to be. I got my little cafe and my little Minnesota loon. Quack, quack.
Oh, I got my tea with me. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We're comfortable.
Well, like I tell people all the time, is I don't do these too long to take people's time because they just want to get to know who you are and what you do, and then we propagate that out to the universe. So,
Okay.
first question is, who are you? Do you have children? Are you married?
Oh, you're so cute. So my name is Guylaine Vallee. I'm a Vedic Palmist and Astrologer for the last 31 years. And here in Montreal, Canada, and all over the world. And no, I'm not married because I'm devoted to my science for the last so many years. I make jokes sometimes and I said, if ever I had a partner, poor guy will be on a shelf somewhere because I'm so busy. But I love what I do. It's really fun. And that's the Vedic Palmistry. Any pet? No, but I live in a country and my pet could be the marmot outside or could be the deer. So I feed them. I love them. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. That way you don't have to be responsible. And if you go travel across the world, you don't have to put them somewhere. You just let them go back in the wilderness.
Exactly.
That's good. We're looking at getting maybe a puppy because my wife, she's a shaman and we do some traveling too, but then we have to put the dog in a place. But we're looking at it today. So here's the next question. You kind of led into it. What is it that you do for your occupation and your profession?
My profession, well, I changed. I used to be in communication, and I studied in film and television. I even worked in Paris for over a year and a half, and the beautiful city. But I changed completely career because I was so unhappy, and I was looking for joy. I felt something's missing in me, and then I heard about Ghanshyam Singh Birla Palmist in Montreal. And palmistry was not really what I was looking for, but I was looking for something who can make me understand what's going on with me. And since then, I started to take courses and study, and I am a palmist and astrologer. And I verified the line who changed. So that's my joy.
Okay. Yeah, my wife, like I mentioned, is a shaman, and sometimes, got the male brain, so I look at stuff logically, but things happen that you can't explain. And some people think like the palm thing, they think, though, that's just a bunch of bunk. How could that have anything to do with it? But if you think about it, everything starts from the essence of the concept into the very first cell. So as you grow from your concept of your cell, a teeny little cell, of course, your hand is going to be similar to that first concept. So some people don't believe in this stuff, but there is something to it, even though what's your life? Some people don't understand.
Right. Oh, it's deeper than that. Like we have over 100,000 imprint in our file. And like the neuroscientists now, they're coming up with the plasticity of the brain that it changed. Yeah. And we do that. We verified. We take handprint. And the people, when they come back, let's say 3 months, 6 months, or 10 years later, we see the change. So we are able to verify. But also palmistry have the deep philosophic approach that where we have a body, a mind, and a heart. And when these three are really like three-cylinder, very balanced, we can connect to our soul. And for me, that's what is so fun, to see, are we close to the soul, are we far? So what's our weakness and what's our strength? So that's what it's more the workout we do with people.
So where do you do your work? Do you work in your home, or you got a wellness center? Do you go out to other people's places? Do you do it online? You can do like this.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the new technology. I do it out of my home a lot now. I do Skype. So people from Australia or France or everywhere, they send me either a copy of their imprint or a picture. and I'm able to see it. And but also I travel a lot. I used to, and I met very fantastic people. I met Mother Teresa, and I wanted to see her print, and just to see verified, is she really a saint? And she had in her heart line, she had 3-branch heart, and that's a sign of unconditional love, and she had that in both hands. So what a character, for sure. Yeah,
That's
good
really
woman.
interesting that you'd be able to do it via internet like this. But then it's also nice to
Yes.
actually meet people. Like someday, who knows, I might drive north and come and visit you at your wellness center when
You're
it's warm.
welcome, you
Yeah,
and your
so
wife, and we'll take care of you for sure.
it's
Yeah.
good to connect. Part of my mission is to move the online chatter back into real life activity so humans can connect again. That's part of this
Uh,
whole
yeah.
deal.
Oh, it's so fun. We need to, because we're so much in our head. So it's fun to reconnect to our heart. Very much. I appreciate what you
Yeah.
said. Yeah.
And then the whole digital thing, it's kind of separating us. So it's good to be back and see humans again. It'd be kind of fun.
Yes.
So the other question I've got is like I'm always kind of curious of when do you do your work? Part is when you do your work. Do you do it more in the AM, PM, or are you like on call? And then I kind of just personally, are you more of an AM person or a PM person? Sometimes I'm just curious.
It's interesting. Yeah. Well, I'm a very, I used to be more a PM. I'm now more of a AM. And I love to wake up early, do my meditation, do all my exercise. And then I open my computer and whoa, I get flooded with a lot of email. But my schedule is pretty much organized because I see so many people. So it's like, and we have an office in Montreal. So I promenade back and forth. So I'm pretty, and I do webinar online. So yeah, so I'm working, I will say a lot, but I love what I do. So for me, it's almost like more people I can reach and more they can learn about themselves too. It's not just consultation. It's almost if they can learn. Like my biggest wish is that palmistry can be in school. And it's almost like you learn a language, French, English, you learn the language of your hand.
That
So when you see little kid, yeah, that their thumb is closed like that, they're very withdrawn, they're very shy. So as soon as you open up the thumb, because on the top here is your willpower. So you don't want to kidnap the will. You want to bring it up. You want to go for your dream. So it's really neat. So,
that's
yeah,
why I do the
I have a
thumbs
lot of
up,
ideas.
right?
And you see, that's fun, Brad. You have a curled thumb. Show me again. You see how curled it is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so good. And that's genetic. I'm sure in your family background, mom, dad, uncle, somebody must have that. And that give a generosity of the heart. Very flexible. Oops, it rained. Oh, it's sunny. A bad person, a good person. You will just do like Tai Chi with all those situations. That's a good, flexible thumb. Yeah.
Yes, that's how I am. I do these interviews for free, no money, just do it. I like to
That's
give.
good. Just to promote all of us. You're being cute.
That's a
That's a
way
good, you see, that's your thumb. I
it
like it.
comes
Yep,
back. It's like a boomerang. It always the karma thing comes back. So let's see. My
exactly.
other question is who, what, where, when. Well, I'm coming up to my favorite question, but before I do that, if you want to give us some information on how to get a hold of you, and if you've got any books or speaking
Yeah,
appointments or anything like that that you're going to be doing, any events or
right.
whatever, go ahead and give us a
Okay.
commercial.
Oh, that's fun. You're so cute. So you can reach me at the Birla.ca. That's our school. And
Can you spell
Guylaine
that?
Vallée, I'm on Facebook,
Can you spell
on
that?
Twitter.
Can you spell that?
Vallée, Valllee. That's
Vallee.
my, yeah, Valley. But the site is Birla, B like Bob, IRLA.ca. That's our school.
Birla.
And it's the name of my teacher, yeah. And people, if they want to get inspired, I wrote my book, The Happy Palmist. It is
Okay.
so fun. And just to the search I did and all the experience and the fun I had to change, because my first consultation when I had with my teacher, he told me 12 defect I had. Imagine 12 defect. But for me, it was like almost like, okay, if I work on that, I will be able to be more happy. And that's what happened. I'm still working on myself for sure. It's an on-end job. But to feel the joy coming from inside, not every time it comes from outside. So I do webinar, free webinar once a month. We send the blog. It's really fun. So for me, I feel one time we should try to see our hand because for me, they're real. They're right there with us. and they connect to our brain. So they have all the information of what's going on inside us. It's so neat. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's my favorite and final question, then we'll sign off, and then maybe we can stay on and chat a little further, and then I got to get busy and beam it up. But my favorite
Okay.
question is the big why question, is why are you doing this as opposed to your previous career, or why didn't you become a
Mm,
yoga instructor or a marathon runner? Why did you choose
right.
this?
Okay, that's such a good question, Brad, because when I was young in grade 3, the teacher was asking us, what do you want to do when you grow up? And my friends said, oh, a doctor, astronaut, or a dancer. So when came my turn, I looked at the teacher and I said, I want to be a good person. And she looked at me and said, well, that's not a job, Guylaine, you won't not make money with that. But that's all came to me. I wanted to be good. So I kind of put that in my pocket. And I tried all sort of job, but when I found that palmistry show you, it's a gauge of how much you can be good. So I found the system, I found the job, I found the joy, and now I'm doing, I wish I can send an email to that teacher and said, you know what, it is a job. And we can be
Yeah.
good. And for me, if we're all with a goodness in our heart, we will be in a better society for sure, guarantee. So that was my big motivation.
That's a good one. I like that.
Mm,
That's
thanks.
most of the
Yeah,
interviews that I
yeah,
do. It's usually these things are to help other people. So it's not the money. And
yeah.
who said they say if you do what you love, the money will follow. And if you
That's
do what
it.
you love, you won't work a day in your life. And that's the nice thing
Eh,
about the internet is we got 24 hours a day. We can do this at 2 in the morning or 11 at night or whenever we want to do this because we got
Yeah,
the internet to be able to propagate the information out. Very good.
right. Good. I like it.
Okay, I'm going to
Thanks,
sign
Brad.
this off. Thank you for taking your valuable time, and I will put this out to the world, and people like out there viewing can get a hold of you. I'll put some links and stuff below it too, and we'll put that out to the
Mhm.
world. So appreciate you for
Oh,
taking the time for being here at Synergy Cafe.
thank you very much.
Peace.
Thanks.